Trans men are underrepresented. Yeah, I said it. Even in my current series, there's so many trans women or femme-presenting and trans non-binary pioneers, but what about our trans masc or trans men? Where's the love? Well, to be totally honest, they are pretty hard to find. Now, obviously, a simple Google search might tell you, hey, there's a lot of trans men, and yes, there are. However, the reason they're so hard to find is because of historical erasure, media bias, and passing privilege. If you didn't know, many trans folks in the past choose to silently transition or stealthily transition, meaning they completely separated themselves from their past gender identity, and much of that was due to safety concerns. Another reason why trans men are so underrepresented is because of the backlash on trans women. Trans women face disproportional hate, being targeted by hostile political narratives, etc., which in turn overshadows a lot of the other trans community, like trans men or trans masc individuals. Another darker reason why finding more trans folk in history is so hard, and something I do want to touch on in a future video, is the mortality rate of transgender people in general. If you didn't know, transgender people have an extremely high mortality rate. Most specifically, transgender Black women having an over 30% higher mortality rate than any other person on average. That's crazy. There's been a few comments wondering, oh wow, don't you already have Pride? Why do you need another month? And to that, all I have to say is learn your history and find out. Transgender people have been around for centuries, millennia even. And we have a large history. So instead of spreading hateful rhetoric, and we don't need it, try listening and understanding why we need these months in the first place. Regardless, we need more trans masc rep. And don't worry, because this week, I will be going over trans men in history, trans male historical figures, and more. And that's because